Hey guys, this is PsyStarcraft once again bringing you another audio commentary. This isn't going to be the Moo game. I'm doing a short hiatus on those just because this game is pretty freaking awesome as well, and it is several things that you guys have requested from me. First of all, it is a 2-on-2. You can tell because there are 4 players on the map, and also I am playing my off race. This isn't me over here. This is me, Zai, the blue Protoss in the mid right, with my brother Zai, the red Terran. And note that Zai is normally a Protoss player, so he is his off race as well. We're playing a rank 1 team, Astral and StatX, and we did beat them last game, and they wanted to rematch us. Well, they didn't want to rematch us, but we just happened to find them again. So this is going to be a good game. I think they have a 3-to-1 ratio. Zai and I are currently sitting well above that, but you know, what can you do? Perfection just knows no bounds, so we are just owning everything up. Zai sending out his first SCV scout, and you'll get a chance to see my favorite build with Protoss in this game, and whether or not it works on what these guys decide to do against us. Getting a little bit of lag here. I'm not sure what that's all about. Hopefully it'll smooth out in just a second. Zai scouting the Zerg, seeing a 13 pool actually. And the Terran looks to just being a standard wall off with his barracks around 13 as well. And my gateway is timed a little bit earlier than that because I was afraid of an early rush. I wanted to block this little choke with the Zealot as fast as I could. StatX meanwhile scouting my base. So a lot happening in 2-on-2, so I'll try to make sure to cover all of it and not miss anything. No gas going down yet for StatX. Very strange. Terran usually get gas quite a bit sooner than that. Apparently Zai doesn't know that, so he's not getting gas either. Wow, it is lagging. What is this lag? Let me try to fix this. 1 second here. Okay, hopefully that's a little better. I closed down some background nonsense. Should run smooth from here on out. Still no gas for either of the Terran players. Zerg is getting a gas. And in 2-on-2s, from my experience, there's that lag again. What the heck is up with that? But in 2-on-2s, in my experience, this kind of early gas at the same time as the spawning pool usually means something like a speedling build. And we are seeing 4-lings coming out already, as well as Zai's SCV coming back from his scout. No gas for this Terran player. Still, I'm stressing that because Terran are one of the races who usually gets gas very early. You see my gas is going down. I have my cyber core, still 1 barracks trying to fend off that SCV, 1 gateway rather, and I need to get more gateways. There we go, there's the second one. 4-lings just kind of hanging out in the middle of the map. Zai getting a second barracks inside of his base, not giving away anything, not giving away his build by building up near this choke, so smart move here. The only problem with this type of choke is in a 2-on-2, banelings can just crush through that easily. If you do expect banelings, you usually want to wall off with 2 barracks. So yeah, something to keep in mind if you do scout and are able to see a baneling nest. Oh, there it is. I wasn't sure if this game they did go banelings, but apparently they are. So sorry for that little spoiler. I didn't remember. Still only 2 gateways on my part. Continuing to pump drones and chrono boosting. Still getting a little bit of lag. Hopefully that won't transfer into the actual video itself, but I don't see why it wouldn't. So I don't know what's up with that. Sorry about that. First sentry out just to block any kind of early push here with a force field. And we have the Zerg moving out a little bit with 5 Zerglings. Where is his 6th Zergling? That's kind of weird. Maybe he sent it into scout, but just continuing to rally Zerglings. Oh, and there is the first batch of larva injected Zerglings. So he is going a heavy Zergling build. Zergling speed going up as well. Still no gas from the Terran player. Oh my gosh, he has 5 barracks. 6 barracks. This is going to be a heavy marine build. Look at this. Terran can fund this with an orbital command, so it looks like they're going to go for an early breach on Zai's wall here. They could do it on me as well. I just do not have that much. We are not in a good situation right now. Look at all these Zerglings. Terran player is just now jump starting his military. 4 Marines just kind of hanging out there. Not much of a rally point there. Here come the first 5 banelings. 4 banelings will kill a supply depot, but 5, you know, just for good measure. And he's going to surround these forces. No bunker or anything. Just some lonely men. He needs to start shooting, Zai. Shoot. Oh my gosh, he just ran around like a dork. Zerglings killing everything that's being produced from this barracks. Meanwhile, he's trying to go at my base as well. I'm able to trap them out for a little bit, but I don't have much as well. I sent it over to Zai. 2 stalkers, a sentry, and a zealot trying to help him out. Lots of SCVs though, so SCVs don't do too bad against Zerglings. First Stalker getting surrounded. I'm paying attention at this base, trying to surround what I can, or block out what I can, so not the best micro on my part in Zai's base. And here come the Marines. 5 Raxes, 6 Raxes just pumping out Marines, still no gas from him. And the Zerg, they are committed to this Zergling Marine build. Another force field just kind of trapping some Lings, and they're going to try to do some harassment on the probes, but there's only 3 of them. I'm going to micro this probe away, and they're not going to be able to kill any, so our economy is still looking fine, especially with mules, but here come the Marines, and they're going to kill this pylon, take this warp gate out of commission. I do have warp gates, 2 more gateways coming up. Notice I only have these 2 gateways powered with 1 pylon, so here they are moving in. I have 5 Stalkers and a Sentry against all these Marines. Nice force field, which is very, very strong against Marines, but that just might not be enough against all these Marines. Meanwhile, Zai is being surrounded more and more by these Zerglings. Sentry getting taken out. 2 Stalkers from 3. Trying to warp in a Zealot to just get in there and take some damage while these Stalkers shoot away, but not being very effective. Here we are in Zai's base again. Zergling's running around. I still have a Zealot in there, but he is chasing him around with the SCVs. Marines just doing whatever they want in here. He should go into my mineral line and try to kill my probes, but I made a little wall to make that more difficult for him. I'm warping in a lot of Stalkers over here in the back, and so they don't get picked off around here. 6 Stalkers against so many Marines. I am just trying to micro the shit out of this. Notice how I'm just shooting and running, shooting and running. But doing it pretty effectively so far, but he's just continuing to rally Marines. Zerglings are just sitting out there trying to get back into my mineral line now, it seems, but I'm continuing to produce a lot of Stalkers, a lot of Sentries, so there's that shield. 2 damage reduced from all these Marines, very nice. And here come even more Zerglings. Zai has not blocked up. He does not have much right now. Zerglings just going in, surrounding those Stalkers, killing a couple of them. Marines funneling in and killing this pylon, which is powering 2 of these gateways, so big mistake on my part, only using 1 pylon to power all of those gateways, 2 of those gateways and the cybernetics core. But I still have 2 to continue to pump Stalkers, and hopefully I can just maintain a steady stream to destroy whatever they bring at me. Continuing to micro, shoot and run, shoot and run. A couple Marauders and Marines coming in from Zai to help me out, but these Zerglings are going to get a surround on 3 of these Stalkers. I'm just going to tell them to shoot. This guy is dead. I'm not going to worry about salvaging him. And I'm going to continue to micro these 3. Nice little funnel here by Zai, forcing the Zerglings to only attack with 1 or 2 at a time. And the Zerg is splitting the forces, trying to go to me, to Zai, to me, to Zai. But they should have combined their forces to just one of us, I think. 3 Zealots warped in, coming from behind to kill those Marines off. But so many Marines coming, just look at this. He's just training and training. Still no gas on his part. So we have the tech advantage. If we are able to fend this off, we won't be in too bad of a position, I think. More Stalkers being warped in, and these Zealots doing a very nice job of cutting up these Marines. They're about as fast as Marines, so it's not that easy to kite Zealots. More forces funneling in from the Terran and Zerg players. It looks like they're just going to mass up for now and then try for one final attack, but we are training too, you guys. You guys aren't the only one. Zai's economy not looking too good. He needs to continue to throw down those mules, which it looks like he's been doing pretty nicely. Still a nice probe count on my side here, well enough to saturate that, so I'm just going to pump out lots and lots of Stalkers. 2 pylons here now powering these 2 gateways. So I'm just going to mass whatever I can. Whoa, what are these guys doing? A Stalker and 2 Marauders get stuck down there. Eat up a couple Baneling blasts. But I do trap out